Today we're here at Wine Styles in Claremont, California, where the teams will be competing in Task 2. But there's a catch. The teams will be switched. Annie for Lana and Matt for Oscar. And now I'm going to hand it over to the owner of Wine Styles, Ellie Joseph.
Thank you very much. Wine Styles is a franchise. We've been open ourselves for about 3.5 years. The core business of Wine Styles is bottle sales. When we initially opened, that was our intent. But as situations and events changed around us, we realized that we had to adapt as well. The core business that we have is our wine club.
One type of membership package.
Wine club, are you allowed to implement your own reward system because it is a franchise?
You guys do sales on credit for wine club?
Basic target audience, who are the main people who buy the membership?
Another question. I see that you have master wine panels. What is their involvement at all here?
Your task today is to assist us in growing our wine club and gaining additional revenue from our wine club.
We want to increase revenue through a 3-tier membership program. Now, what we're proposing would increase sales by 80%.
So basically, we're offering a limited summertime deal to the current club members. So that's really to get our club memberships, bringing friends and really trying to get them to get their friends to join.
Well, I think one of the things that Team 1 did, they were very good with the tier program, kind of explaining it down, giving a different price point and some kind of affordability for the novice, keeping the second club and a little bit more high end. So the potential to create revenue was there, but I don't think they really followed through on having some type of bringing that new customer base, which is what I think the core of the task was. Not just rehashing what's already there, but bringing in new clientele, a new level of activity in the store. I don't think they kind of focused on that.
Team 2 did a very good job with the accuracy of their projections, and I like the simplistic presentation of their numbers. So with Team 1, I was very confused. 80% profit per person. I don't really know what that means. I can't wrap my head around that. So it was easier for me to understand Team 2's approach to that. So I liked that, and I thought it could be possible to achieve those numbers that they were saying in the presentation.
I think that there's definitely kind of poor planning on both teams' side, because they definitely did not take that 1 week chance to really develop what the affinity is to this location, and that's kind of the biggest aspect that you provide as an owner, is that I can come in here and have a discussion with you about these excellent bottles of wine around me, versus asking the gentleman that stocks the butter and the milk and the cereal on the wall that says, yeah, I heard this one tastes good at most stores.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at that. Again, that they had a whole week. No one stopped by, called, or even the event you mentioned with both groups that we had last night, and no one came by to just get maybe a little heads up on my personality. Maybe that would have affected how they came up with the decision for the task. Was the core of the problem as well. Still, both teams stayed with the core customer base. They didn't go beyond that customer base. They didn't go beyond the core.
That's true. That's true. Terry, did you want to add to that?
Pretty much I'd agree with Justin in there. lack of planning in the beginning resulted in them just doing more of the same. Had there been more planning, they might have had more insight. Again, between the two teams, Team 1 had a good idea with the tiers, but didn't really develop it or have a succinct presentation. Team 2 had a good idea that appeared to be better developed and presented.
Okay, so I think we have some very good ideas about what was the strength of each, as well as what they could have done a little bit better in terms of insight and detail and planning. So let's see what happens from here.
Well, teams, first of all, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to come up with some concepts to help Wine Styles Claremont improve on their wine club membership. Both teams had some great ideas, but there were definitely some things, a little room for improvement. Both teams, I think, where we kind of faltered was you both stayed within my same customer base. Neither team really went out and fostered new relationships with new members with other businesses in the community. It was still kind of reusing my same customer base, which was the core, I think, of the task was to kind of get out of that. And with that in mind, again, both did some great ideas. Now, I'll obviously borrow from both, but I think Team 2 did a little closer job of what we were trying to achieve overall in the task today.
Congratulations.
So, Team 2.
I would have asked better questions of Ellie about more training to task, where to allocate, how would he allocate funds, $1,000, and pay closer attention to what we were, the objective of the task at hand.
If I know the topic before, I think I would like to know more about the wine industry and then the advertisement strategy. Because we only have 1,000 for the budgeting.
I knew my answers. I knew what to say. I was a little stuttering, but I think if they don't consider what's happening to me today, I think I would be able to be up there.
They're surprise tasks. We can't really prepare for that.
It has been a tough competition, and the decision has not been easy.